Bring into noise, bring into funk. Hello, everybody. We're here. We're back. So, issues. I was using a web app for our notes, and when I went to open them today, it said it could not open the file. Luckily, I do in fact have Photoshop, and of course I have video of our previous encounter, so I still have, it might look a little weird, I still have notes. As you can see. Also can see Photoshop. You guys just see the book.
I'm Photoshop blind.
So, we do still have them. I don't know how to use the friggin' pen tool. Not the pen tool, but like the brushes to make it look like a pen in Photoshop. So we'll just have to deal with that as we take new notes. Anyway, Jesus, I thought that was, for a second I thought that was a Minecraft zombie, and then it like kept on going, and I'm like, holy shit, forgot that guy was there.
I was tabbed into something else, and I was summoning a creature, and I thought, wow, I've never heard that before.
So we kind of have one last puzzle to solve. Well, one puzzle at the moment to solve. Well, it's the last one, but it's kind of the only one that we have left right now, and that is the puzzle for the big gold dome. So here's what I know.
Dome.
Hold on. Here's. I wasn't even pressed on it. You get it? No. I need to go in here because I need to go to a different island. I don't know where it's. There we go. Like, I know what symbol I'm looking for. I don't know when I'm supposed to press it. We have like 90% of this puzzle, I think. I have figured out like a majority of it.
Uh-huh.
The issue is the fiddly little dials. There. These, which may or may not actually. So this one, we got this from from the like the pressure thing.
Yeah.
The for making that one sphere, but I don't know if this actually is relevant to what we're looking at, to what we're trying to get. So we are going to go back to Boiler Island, and I'm going to look through the journal again real quick. I'm gonna just skim through it as soon as I remember which one it is. Boiler Island, horizontal line. Where the hell it is? Hold on. Let's turn this over. There's horizontal line. There it is. Because here's the thing, I think that we mainly know where to put the balls. I'm gonna have to double check something on our way back there to do that, but I think we know how to figure it out. The only thing that I have not figured out yet is the little slider thing.
Holding the balls.
So
Like you're inflating a balloon.
too much air, like inflating a balloon. I'm hoping that the journal will give us, either the journal or the notes that are in there will give us some kind of clue as to exactly what we're looking for. It is possible that it is just those numbers that we have. It's also possible that those numbers don't have anything to do with what we're looking at. So we'll just have to friggin' figure it out. It's not like we can progress without figuring it out. We have to figure it out.
We've got to.
We've got to, mister. So here's the solution, by the way, for where the balls go. This is what I worked out. I worked this out at the end of last stream, is that these correspond to the shapes in that big puzzle on Survey Island. And spheres went into a certain area in there, and then these this layout corresponds to the actual dome. So this is how we determine what color spheres are which. We just have to go to the dome and look and see which one is which. So that's fine. So that's done. What's not done is the pressure number thingy. So let me just kind of skim over this real quick. Recombination. Recombine for application to the book. Each one calibrated to imbue a blank fire marble with a separate band of the total energy needed. I think the numbers we have are, in fact, related. I think that is literally the numbers. And I think it's simply a case of we need to actually do it. I'm not sure that we can actually look up the numbers on here. I don't think that this is going to help us. I think what this was is specifically the base number from which all of the other numbers are derived. So that's it's so this is this is for like this, for instance, this is the base number plus 5. And this is the base number plus whatever this number is, because we still don't entirely know what the double numbers are. This is the base number plus, what is that, 3? Yeah, 3. Sorry, minus 3. So... the counterintuitive aspect of fire marble is that a greater strike that forces not always yield the maximum energy output. Base value. What is the base value, by the way? Does this go from 0 or 1? Because this is it, where it's set. Is it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9? No, it must be 0. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So the base value is 9. 9 is that number. Does it look like this could be that number? Yeah, it could be. So this would be 14. This would be, I don't know, this would be 9 minus 3 is 6. I think this is it. I think that we're kind of done. Let's go see if we can figure it out.
Once again, you used the wrong door, didn't you?
Sure did. Gee, I wonder what's through there. What could possibly be through that way?
I don't know. Maybe we should go look. Surely it can't be a constant reminder of your mistake.
All right, we're just gonna go to Temple Island. I don't know what happens when we mess up, is the thing. Wait, what are we doing? Right. Horizontal line. Good. It really isn't much of a of a fast travel. I know I've said it before, but I'll say it again. You can't stop
It's
me.
not very fast.
You can't stop me from saying it again. Here's what I want to know, Lost Joke.
Yes.
How is Gen or Atris, because Atris made a bunch of stuff in the other game, how are they making these things? Like Atris, are we to believe that Atris made most of those machines and contraptions that we saw in Myst basically himself? Like he had a little bit of help from, I guess, maybe Catherine and his sons before they went evil, but like, I don't know. A lot of it feels. I guess he had help from the native people in that one island with the fortress.
A bit. What I wonder about, I guess, creating something in these worlds through the books that didn't exist before, because these places already exist.
Yes.
How in depth do you have to be to write something into existence? Because like we see evidence of people kind of like writing in a ship, and it just no clips into the rocks.
Yeah.
Or a dagger too big. So it's like, how do you go about creating a thing into this world as you mean it?
I think that's kind of the issue. That's why that ship is like broken up into those rocks and part of the landscape. That's why the knives aren't really actual knives. They're like big and they're like stuck in the rocks and stuff. Because I don't think I think it's pretty much impossible to just write in an item. Like it would be impossible to write in like, give me a gun and put it on here on the railing. Like you can't really do that. If you were to try to do that, it would make like a weird amalgamation of a gun and it would be half sticking out of the island. Like, I don't know. It's I think the descriptive books are specifically meant to write the world and not necessarily specific things in the world. I think it could even be a case of not specifically man-made structures. It could even be just like that. But I think what you're writing when you're writing the descriptive book is you're describing the world itself and not necessarily things that are in the world or that are inhabiting the world. Like, I don't think that Atris wrote in monkey people in Channelwood, right? They just happen to be on the world that he linked to. Like Atris wrote Stone Ship Age, right? And he went there and he was surprised to see that there were people there.
Look, there's people here.
Because he didn't write the people in there. They just happened to be there. So that's all I know. It's one of those things where they've never really gone super in detail about it because they don't really need to, and I think trying to go too much in detail about it would be a mistake. I think that way lies madness to try to go into super detail about things like this. It's magic, basically. It's magic. A wizard did it.
A wizard did it. It's always a wizard.
All right, let's assume that this goes left to right like this, right? Like clockwise. So it is. Let's bring up our handy dandy notebook. Let's write over here. Here's what I'm going to do, guys. You guys can't see this very well, but I'm going to copy down this pattern here. You guys will just have to bear with me for a second. So we've got you know what? I don't want to do this on a new layer so I can move it around. All right. Let's put it more centralized so we can add to it. So in here we have the 4x4. In here we have the single one. In here we have the this. Over here we have a really big one. Hold on. We have it goes like this. I've already fucked it. Hold on. There we go. This. And then over here we have the old classic Tetra shape. Why am I making this so small? Hold on. And there's 2 up here. Right. And this corresponds with red, green, big perp, blue. We'll call that yellow. It could be orange.
Or orange.
Yeah, yellow, orange. And then we need to assign these to worlds, and the worlds are the eye here. Let's do this. Let me do this. Let me split this up. You guys get to see all of my workings. Here we go. Let me split this up. Take this off. There we go. So we have red is jungle. Terrible. My terrible handwriting here. Well, I am using a mouse, to be fair. The next one is survey. Green is survey. Boiler. Prison. And then, of course, this has to be temple. And then what I also want to do real quick is mark where these go. And to see that, it is back to the notebook. You can use this one. It's a little better. So, L goes here. Let me, because this is, I can do this. Or darker. L goes here. And then after that, it's the big one, which is red. Red goes here. This is not the best way to do this, but you know what? It's fine.
It's not the best way, but it's the way we're using.
It's the way I'm doing it. Big perp goes... Goes all the way in the corner here. Blue is literally, there's only one place for blue. It only goes right here. Who could have foreseen this? And then the yellow-orange goes right there. It's not a very good yellow-orange, but that's what's going to happen. So this is where we put everything. Let's see if we can do this. See if we can figure out the numbers. Okay. Red. We're going to need the... Hold on. This is why it wasn't the best idea to do it like this. Let's do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's do this. 3, 4, 5, and then 1, 2. Oh, God. Why? There we are. Close up. Okay. So, red goes... This is why I should have done it in the first place. What? Guys, let's see what I'm doing. Red goes there. Green goes right under it. Perp goes right up here. Blue goes right here. And yellow, orange, whatever you want to call it, goes right next to it. All right, we have our locations, finally.
We've done it.
It's here. Perp goes up here. Blue here. Yellow there. Now, now here comes the hard part. So we know that the base is right here. This isn't where green is going to go, but this is where the base is. So green is Survey Island, which is the flat. So that's this one. That's -3. That's 3, right? Yeah. I know I have like too much stuff on. Green is -3. So green will be 1, 2, 3. This is where green is, specifically. Which means yellow, which is temple, which is the dot, This says it's +5 though. I literally can't do yellow +5, can I? I can't move it to be +5. So I think that the numbers don't actually mean anything. I mean, those numbers don't mean anything. Because I can't do +5. In fact, this has 3 things listed as plus, but only 2 things are below green. Hold on, what's listed as let me real quick colorize this. Hold on a minute. So I don't have to keep on like going back here. So we know that Temple Island is yellow. We know that Prison Island, you guys can see this, the eye is blue. We know that Jungle Island, the other eye is red, right? And then green is Survey Island, which is that. Which means this has to be perp. All right, that way we don't have to keep on like going back and forth. So green, like what if the dunny system goes right to left or something, right? What if that's what we're learning here?
That'd be silly.
It doesn't really make sense either, because the only thing to one side of green should be red, but green has 2 things to one side. Unless I can take this out, but I don't seem to be able to take this out. I can't like do anything to this otherwise. You know, I can't like I can't like pull it out and then slot it in somewhere else. Did he like miswrite it? Like, did he make a typo himself? Yellow is supposed to be +5. Let's see if everything but green works. 3, 4, 5. And then blue is, I don't know what that is, unfortunately. The problem is we don't know what these numbers are, these double numbers. We still don't know what they are. We could assume that this is like 12, and blue is +12. So that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. But green still is not correct. Unless green isn't what we think it is. Did I make a mistake in assigning green to that one? Jungle Island is the... This says Jungle Island is red. This says Temple Island is green. Where do we get these numbers from? Or are these colors from? Maybe we've been wrong this whole
The
time.
lights.
Yeah. All right. Well, if that's the case, then we need to rethink this. Jungle Island is red. Or yeah, Jungle Island is red. Boiler Island, I think we decided was purple, but that matches here. No, that matches here. It does match here. Survey Island, we decided was orange. Well, that doesn't match. What's green? Temple Island is green. So, okay. Temple Island is green. So, in that case, let's just kill this. Temple Island is green. Which means this is Survey Island. Again, terrible handwriting. I'm sorry. Surrey Island. Blue is prison. And then boiler has to be purple because there was like a... So let's double check this. Double check this. So then we have Jungle Island is red. That's correct. I'm sorry, the colors, I put them on like a bad layer. Here, we can just do this. Prison Island is blue. And Prison Island is... That's correct. Temple Island is green. Here we go. So Temple... These are wrong. Maybe that was the issue. Maybe that's the issue the entire time. Temple Island is green. And the other one is yellow, orange, whatever the hell the color is. Let's see if this makes more sense then. So in this case, green needs to be +5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Seems to make sense. Yellow needs to be -3. 1, 2, 3. Seems to make sense. Red is minus... No, that's 7. We know that is. Red is -7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right there. Makes sense so far. Perp. And blue. Are we assuming that blue is +12? Is that what that means? And are we then assuming... I don't know what we can assume.
We're all just guessing here.
Yeah, we don't know what this number is the problem. I don't know what this number is. The top one, the purple. How much? Okay, how high does this go? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. It goes 16 plus. It goes +16 at most. So this number can't be more than 16. It has to be between assuming blue is right, which we don't know, but assuming blue is right, it has to be between 13 and 16. And this is essentially a 1 combined with a sideways 3. But there's no way that means 13. Because if that means 13, then shouldn't this one mean 22? You know what? Let's freaking try it. 13 it is. And I think all of these are correct.
I mean, we'll find out very soon if it's not.
Let's double check. Where's my... There it is. So we decided that I think the... I think these might not be correct. Let me go back down. I mean, this is going to be incorrect. I think those things aren't correct. Placement of the balls. All right. So this is temple, and we've decided that temple is actually green, which means it's just a case of green and yellow needing to be switched. Okay. It's just a case of green and yellow needing to be switched.
Locking in.
Yeah, but how do we know that that's correct?
I don't know.
How do we activate the machine?
I assume there is some sort of button or lever we interact with.
I assume it would, like, bring something up if it's correct. Maybe it's not correct. Maybe... I think maybe it's not correct.
Maybe. It doesn't seem like it allowed something to happen.
No, it just allowed us to close it. I'm going to... Sorry guys, I know I've had the notebook up the whole time. No, you haven't missed anything. Nothing's happened. I'm going to double check that the balls are in the correct place. I'm going to do my homework. Just real quick. So, we have perp is in the right place. I'm trying to... I'm having to, like, walk back. I'm having to step back and, like, redo this puzzle in my head. How did we determine that... this was green? Maybe, you know what? Maybe the balls were correct the first time. It was just the names that we changed.
Could it be that we are wrong? No. It's
Purple,
obviously the machine.
Purple, red, and blue, I'm very sure are in the right place. Now, it's also entirely possible that the sliders aren't in the right place, but I really want to double check. I want to make sure that the balls are in the right place, and then after that we can start messing with the sliders. But considering nothing else seems to have happened. Oh, there's a button there. It didn't light up though. I'm guessing the button lights up if it's correct. Lost Joke, how did I come to the conclusion that these are where the balls go?
By the was it Survey Island, where the blocks were placed?
You're correct. You're correct.
Are you quizzing me to see if I'm paying attention?
No, I'm legitimately like losing the thread on this. All right, I think that green should go up here and yellow should go down there. I think this is 100% the actual way it goes. 100%.
110%.
We're enjoying it so far. Hello, welcome. We're theoretically almost done, but I assume that this must be the button that's going to light up, but it's not lighting up, which means something is wrong. This one is it's kicking our asses. Kicking my ass. I think that we have the balls in the right place. I think the balls are in the right place. I think what's not right now, it's not correct, is this. Let's just do it one. I mean, it can only be one of a few possibilities.
And we'll get to it. By golly.
The process of elimination should do it. Nope, not that one. Again, assuming that this is the button, which I mean, it looks like a button. I think that this button's going to light up when we have it right. And if none of these work, then maybe the balls aren't right. There's only one more. There's only one more to try. We're brute forcing the hell out of this puzzle right now.
We've done it.
All right, are you ready?
All right.
See what happens.
We've been waiting long enough.
Can I? A linking book. That works.
I thought we weren't
Where?
supposed to touch this book.
This isn't our book. This isn't the book that we came with. This is a book that he was working on. I guess we'll see. Generally, you shouldn't touch a linking book unless you have another linking book to take you back home, because you're not guaranteed to have one there. You know. You need the
Correct.
You need the safety of having your own linking book. Oh. Well, we're in a cage. Again. There is a descriptive book over there. And a jumping... Hi.
Sorry, did we interrupt your nap?
I'm afraid this situation has often required of me a more primitive code of conduct than I might otherwise have chosen. I am Gen.
Hi.
I assume you've heard of me.
Yeah?
Yes. Well, I suspect you have acquired some false information of who I am now. Not that my son would have lied to you about me. No, not Atris. It's just that... Well, I'm sure he believes me to still be the depraved father I once was.
I mean, it kind of sounds like you are.
Yes. I even tried to kill him once.
You're not
God,
helping your
if I had
case.
accomplished that, who knows what I would have become. Great
You're-
father indeed,
you're
who tries
reveling
to
in it?
murder his own son. Thankfully, he trapped me on age 5, a prison of my own creation. No books, no precious inks, no ages to link to, nothing but my own foolish ambitions. That was 30 years ago. 30 years.
Got more, and linking
30
books too.
lifetimes, what does it matter? No sentence could be too harsh for the man I was. But I have changed.
Have you?
It kind of doesn't seem like you have.
Be sure the deeds of my past can never be completely atoned for.
We did read your
But my
journal, you know.
mission was an honorable
We
one.
know everything.
He's taking a hit of that frog juice.
I'm sorry, this is all a bit awkward.
He's vaping the toads.
It's been a long time since I've attempted to persuade anyone of my intentions. Most of the people here have already made their minds up about me one way or another. I myself do not trust the words of most men, so I don't expect you to believe me. In the end, though, you may discover that I do have more than mere words to offer.
Can I get a hit of that frog juice?
Atris's choice of punishment has been hard on the people of Riven. Many have suffered because of it. The island has been steadily decaying for years. But according to my most recent measurements, it appears that the 5th age has entered its final days. Unless the villagers can be relocated soon, the island will collapse entirely and everyone will perish.
Most of the villagers are already gone.
It has taken me a long time to do it, but it appears that finally I'll be able to make some substantial amends to my past transgressions, especially in... Well, I'm afraid I've had some trouble with Catherine and the moiety. In any society, there will always be a small percentage of the population with rebellious tendencies. Before Catherine appeared, the moiety, as they call themselves, had been relatively harmless. I mean,
Mostly.
the natives here are a fairly violent people by nature, but I'd almost come to accept their presence. Upon Catherine's return, however, their violence intensified considerably. It seems she's become some sort of religious savior to them. And as far as I can tell, she's come to believe this herself. So I've had no alternative. I had to separate her from her people. The actions of Catherine and the moiety have put my own life at risk on numerous occasions. Consequently, the lives of all the people here. Therefore, I must ask you to refrain from any attempt to free her. Although I'm sure Atreus desires it. Indeed, he must desire it with all his heart.
I don't know what you mean.
But he is completely unaware of her recent state. Which brings
kid
me to
wants
the
me to look
point
at
of
him.
all of this.
All right.
The linking book you brought with you.
Sure.
You're very fortunate to have recovered it.
Yeah.
If I may.
Sure. Take it.
Thank you.
Parentheses takes book.
Go ahead. Use it. Put your hand on it. Go ahead. Do it. I dare you. You won't.
He's not going to.
Although, to be fair, if he does, where does that leave us? We're stuck in
We'll be
here.
stuck here. It's like we will, in fact, be stuck here. Certainly taking his sweet time.
Oh, no, don't use the book. Oh, no. Oh, no, don't do it. Oh.
He's tempted.
I failed in my, oh,
Perhaps
no.
it would be best if you went through first.
Nah. Apparently there's a
Some
chief
time
if
to
you do.
decide. That
Oh,
is reasonable.
could you actually interact?
I think so.
Please understand, there is nothing I want more than a chance to resolve matters between Atreus and myself, especially in light of what has become of Catherine. But unless you are willing to demonstrate to me that your intentions are honorable, I cannot risk it. The sanctuary I've been writing for the islanders is nearly complete. After all these years, it would be a shame if I were unable to finish it.
All your books suck, though. Like, really. They're all bad. Why do you have, like, a gaffy stick?
The work I am doing is quite demanding. Please
A
don't
Durfee
signal me
stick.
unless you've decided to use the book.
All right, there has to be something else we can do here, right? Maybe we just wait around. Someone will help us.
It's not going to be him. He's happily wandering off somewhere. Where are we? Are we in a completely different place?
Yes, we're in a new age. This is the one that he wrote about this one. He had a journal about this one where he made like a new age that he started working from, and like he didn't really visit Riven that much anymore. So we can go back, because this takes us back. Is there something else we can do? I mean, we can go back and we can come back here. I'm pretty sure, because I'm pretty sure that book, the linking book in the dome, is like still there. Somehow I can reach this.
With your long noodle arms.
I'm using my thing longer.
You're just you're Mr. Tickle.
I think that must be a bug. I don't think I'm supposed to be able to do that. But I can't like do anything else with it anyway. I'm still trying to listen for the because the thing to get Catherine out is a it's a sound puzzle. I'm still kind of listening for it in case we like hear it somewhere, but I'm not hearing anything here. There's nothing else I can interact with as far as I can tell. I just have to go back for now. We can come back. Like, I'm pretty sure we could just come back here whenever.
Yeah, we'll probably just be in this cage again.
Yes. Yes, we will. just go back for now. Not sure what else to do here. Alright, well, we're here and back in the lab. So, Lost Joke.
Yes.
Apparently, this means plus 16. Explain to me how this means 16.
Which one?
This one up here, this top right one.
Given what we already know about the numbers.
Yeah, I don't understand how that means 16. Yeah, I can look at the actual note. The actual note. How is that plus 16?
I have no idea.
Like I'm really trying to work. So it's 3 on its side, next to overlaid on a 1. I know how it is. I know how it is.
Uh-huh.
I know what it is. I know what it is. It's dumb, and I think it means that this number system can't possibly be real and work. This is one of the things I was thinking about the other day. So you know how 5 is like the major, like Dunny counting system is basically base 5, right? Everything is based on 5.
Yeah.
Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 are the only individual singular symbols. So follow me here. Let's turn this off. Let's turn this on. Let's turn this off. Let's make a new layer. So we know that 10 is this, right? Is this, right? And this is just 2 on its side.
Yeah.
So for here, 11 would be this. 12, we have actually already proven, is just 2 overlaid on top of this. So 13 would be this. 14 instead. I'm not going to go through all of them. We know that 16. So 16. So once you get to 5, you know, I will write them all down. I'm writing them too long, but that's fine. So 14 is it would be this, and then 15, I suppose, would be this, maybe. So then how do you do 16? If 15 is this, how does one do 16? Right? Because 16 would be 6 over top of this, but we already have this. It's not. You would think it could be. All right, a new one. You would think it could be this, right? But that's 3 symbols overlaid on top of each other. And I don't think that they want to do 3 symbols on top of each other.
It's probably why they removed one.
So, instead, we simply go to the next iteration of the base number. What is after 2? After 2 is 3 on its side. So this is third. It's possible that this isn't 15. It's possible that 15 is actually just this. It is possible that 15 is just this. But either way. So this means 3 on its side times 5, which is 15. So then 16 is 3 times 5 plus 1. So 10 is 2 times 5. And that's why this is 2 on its side, because this is meant to be 2 times 5. Here's where this falls apart. Lost joke.
Yes.
What is 25? If this is 15, what is 25? Because 25, if you were to do 5 on its side is this, which is 1. That's where this number system falls apart. That's where this number system falls apart. It can only go up to like 24 before it stops working. Maybe that's just when they switch to double numbers. Maybe they just start using 2 symbols instead of the single combined symbol at that point. Either way, I figured it out. Finally, I figured it out. That's what these mean. So this one is in fact 11. This one is in fact 12. This one is 13. This one is 14. This one is not 20. This one is 15. This one again. 15. This one is 15 plus 2, which is 17. 4. This is 4 on its side, which is in fact 20. This one it would be 24. Because it's 4 on its side plus 4, it's 24. So this one is 4 plus 2 is it's 15 plus 2 is 17. 20. Oh my god, lost joke. I mean, we've already solved the puzzle, but it's nice to know that we've gotten that. Here's what we don't know.
We don't know a lot.
What the shit are we doing right now? We could go see Catherine again and see if she has anything to tell us. Which might be the prudent course of action at this point. We still haven't done the... Why is it that we have the code to activate that machine? In Catherine's journal, she says that if that machine is activated, it would speed up Riven's destruction. It's a bad machine. You don't want to turn it on.
Okay.
And yet...
But we turned it on.
She has the code to it. We got the code to it from her journal. Should we just turn it on and see what happens? Should I just save the game first and then go turn it on and see what happens?
Well, why not?
Oh, let's go to the wrong goddamn door. I don't think this is going to be like a bad ending. That's why I'm going to save before we do it. I feel like this is going to be a bad ending. Oh, yeah. Oops, missed. I should have tried to click on his book immediately for the chief. I'm not really a chief hunter, but I should have.
Well, it was right there in front of you.
I didn't want to have to do the puzzle again. I didn't want to have to do the puzzle. I should have saved before I clicked the button. That's what I should have done. Okay. Okay. Should we go do the machine now, or should we go talk to Catherine first? What do you think, Lost Oak?
Well, we're going to do both. So what do you want to do first?
That's what I'm asking you. Should we go talk to Catherine
Do the
first?
machine. Do the
The
machine.
machine first? Okay. Okay, I'll do the machine first. Starting to actually remember what all the symbols are now. Been a while. Like, will doing the machine, I don't know, get him out of where he is, and then we use the book to go in there while he's out or something? I don't know. Lost Oak, double remind me to save before I start messing with the machine.
Oh, I'm gonna forget.
When I get there before I start messing with the machine. I actually still need to transliterate the numbers. Transcribe the numbers. That's what I meant to say, but did not because I'm dumb. It's a nice old day on Riven on age 5. We got more things coming. Not more, they're the same ones, but they're still there. They haven't grown. Machine is active.
Activate the machine.
Activate. These devices are very dangerous, aren't they? Like, what if you put your hand in there?
Well, that's why
crushed.
That's why common sense says don't do that.
I know, but like, you would think they could have like a grate coming down. I guess this is the grate can come down, but the problem is the control for this grate is like over there somewhere. All right, you can leave this here. I'm saving. Save. Save. Okay. No, I want to Alt Tab because I need my Screenshots folder, because I took a screenshot of this. Guys, you'll see the notebook as I transcribe it, but you're not going to see the screen. It's just a screenshot of the code. It's not anything major. Just do it on layer 3. It's fine. All right, so the numbers. 7. 10. 2. 4. 6. 6. 6. That's what it is. 9. 3. 4. What are the numbers?
We have acquired the launch codes.
All right. Seven. What's up? 7. 10. 2. 4. Enough? Already 4. 666. 2. Oh, this is going down, that's why. There's a down and an up. 6 is this. 6, 6. 6. 9 is 9, 3, 4. 3. Well. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing, Lost Oak. I feel like I'm operating a crane without a license.
We're operating books without a license.
Oops. Far. Nope. I don't know what I'm doing, Lost Joke.
Well, we're gonna find out. That was the point.
I can't move. Good thing I saved. Is that the end? Is that... Oh my god. Oh no. Oh no. I still can't move, by the way. Well.
There isn't much time. Where's Catherine?
I haven't saved her yet. I haven't figured it out. This is the bad ending for sure.
The trap book is empty. I don't understand.
Did you
Well,
just
at
have
least-
a gun?
Never did.
At least we know what to do to signal him. Well, we're getting the bad ending.
Father.
It's a little spoilery, but we'll see.
Father.
I am no longer your father because you
Father.
are no longer my son.
Oh my god. Like a dart gun. It's definitely the bad ending. Oh no. Well, hope so somebody else in New Mexico doesn't find that book.
I don't know what you thought you were doing, but
Me neither, to be honest.
thank you.
You're welcome.
I finally am free.
Okay, bye. We finished it. I've got achieved for getting the bad ending. We finished the game.
We done.
Oh no.
So I guess that wasn't a tranq gun. It was just a lethal gun.
I guess. Oh my god. Don't worry, guys. We're not we're not stopping there. I'm not stopping at the bad ending. I can't. I don't know if I can do anything about the credits. I think we have to watch them.
Terrible.
Oh no. Well. It's a success. We've successfully completed Riven.
It seems like such a bad dream.
So, thanks to that ending, we kind of know that this is what we have to do to summon Atris. Which is fine. I don't know what to do to continue the good path. Maybe we have to use the book. Maybe we have to. It could be just another bad ending. I guess we'll see.
We weren't really given a whole lot of direction.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's the game. You're gonna have to figure it out yourself. But yeah, I think at this point we just have to do what we can do and see what happens. And the only thing right now that we can do, we could go see Catherine and see if she has any ideas. Maybe she helps us somehow. Which we will do, I think, before we go back to the other age. But if not, the only thing that we can do at this point is talk to Gen again and use the book. Thank you for playing Riven. It sucks that you got the bad ending, but thank you for playing.
Thank you for playing.
All right. Temple Island. Yes. Manual save. Clearly. Clearly. Don't do that. Get away from this place. This is fine. I think this is how we get back to the not quick travel. The not actually fast travel. We might have been able to get through there that way, but I know we can get through there this way. My hand! Ah!
This is why there is a phrase: "No rule is not written in blood."
Okay, let's go talk to Catherine. Like, hey, Catherine, I activated the book thing. What do I do now? I bet that she's not going to be there. Like, I bet that she's not going to be around. We're just going to have to figure it out ourselves. I still think that touching the book is going to be like another bad ending. I mean, it's like Myst, right? The first Myst. If you touch one of the prison books, when you complete it, that's the end. That's a bad ending. You get trapped. All right. Prison Island is Oh, it's on worlds. That's fine. Prison Island is the eye, the vertical eye. You know, I want them to remake the third one and the fourth one and the fifth one.
Just all sorts of demanding now, aren't you?
Just remake all of them. It's fine.
It's fine.
It's fine. I don't know how well these games are doing, the remakes. I hope they're doing well. Not quick travel is so loud.
And so slow.
We gotta like climb all the way up here. Hello?
Oh, look, she is there.
You're back.
Hi.
Time is running out.
Yeah, I'm a
You
little
have to
lost.
free me.
I would
about
like
that.
The
to.
combination is hidden somewhere in Gen's outpost in age 233.
Yeah, the
so
problem
you'll
is I
have to
can't
trap him
go.
to get it.
I can't. Okay, that's just so we just have to do it. Okay.
Just solve the puzzle for Ed.
Just solve the puzzle. That's all you gotta do. Just solve the puzzle. So we have to go back. Is there something else we can do? I don't think so. I honestly, I can't think of anything right now. I'm thinking of so many things, but I don't think we can do any of them. Like, could I take the descriptive book for Tay there and say, hey, here's these guys. How about you go get? I'm betraying them. How about you go do that? And then he was like, oh, I knew you were on my side. And then and then while he's out. But I don't think that we can do that. I don't think that's a thing that we can do. So we're just gonna go back to Temple Island, I guess, and we'll see what happens.
Just gonna interact with anything we can.
Yeah, and this is a thing.
And probably miss something obvious.
Yeah, we're probably gonna get another bad ending if we do this. But I mean, what else am I gonna do? If we get another bad ending when we do this, then that means there is something else to do. But what that thing might be is unknown to me at this point. Lost joke, I had fried chicken for dinner.
Yeah.
And I have some more waiting for me. Good. It was homemade fried chicken.
Homemade fried chicken.
And I have more waiting for me. And I want it right now. But I can't have it because I'm streaming.
That's never stopped other streamers from just eating while on stream.
I'm not a huge fan of eating while on stream. Not really my thing. Not what I want. I think I have to. Yes. You know what? Maybe I don't. No, too late. It's fine. I think I do. I think I got that wrong. I think I should have gone across. But it's too late now. Now we're in for it. Now we're going the whole way around.
It's too late. You can't take it back.
It's a very nice wooden button. See, like, who's making these things? Who's like making such a nice looking wooden button with like a brass casing around it? Like, who's making all these super nice looking, like, who's making these friggin' beetles? Who's making these intricate gratings here?
You're asking questions that you should not ask. Mustn't ask us.
Anything else in here that I can get information about? All hail again, Master of Worlds.
This is not my master.
Here's his acolyte. See, it was one of these guys that we were chasing the other time. I feel like at least one of these things should have like a clue to something, even if it's not the puzzle that we're currently on. But it seems like it does. This could go a little faster. Just shoot the whoop immediately. You don't gotta like build up to it. Come on. I'm keeping my arms inside the cart at all times, outside the cart at all times.
That's not true. You were tempted to not do that.
Huh? Or how about this? How about, so you start it moving, right? And then you step into one of the alcoves. And now, theoretically, all of the alcoves have, like, an exit, right? Like, you can see all the alcoves have an exit, but sometimes they were closed. So what if you're in one of these alcoves and the grating was down? And you're stuck there. Now you're stuck there forever.
Maybe you're stuck there.
I mean, could you get through this with no way out?
There's always a way out.
There's always your face. There's always a girl. There's always a lighthouse. That's right. That's what I'm saying. I didn't save, but like, there's no reason to save, you know. Let's go back to the Temple Island save that we had a while ago. Catherine didn't say anything new to us. Hi.
I'm relieved you've returned. I thought perhaps you had decided against it.
Uh-huh.
Here, I shall follow you directly.
Okay.
Please.
Clicking on it. I am clicking on it. There we go.
He's totally lying. He's not gonna follow us. He's
I mean,
a prick.
he knows. He knows it's a trap book. Yep. There it is. There's a bad ending. Like in the Phantom Zone. Is this what the... Hi! It's okay here. Don't worry about it. We're all good here.
Come on, the water's fine.
Oh my god, he did it. He did it. He did it, the stupid son of a bitch. He did it. Yay! We did it!
Wait. Oh, right, because it's only made for one.
Yeah, whoever touches it trades places with whoever else is in it. So here's a bunch of linking books and scripted books that we can't use. This doesn't work. Can't interact with anything here. This is, was that 90... 98? We don't get to see. It's locked. Uh-huh.
I guess the puzzle is, okay, now how do we get out of here? How do we leave? Oh, it's the same tune.
Why can't I pull this up and down? Oh, it's just play and pause. I was hoping that this would be it. Because again, it is a sound puzzle that we're listening for. Let's let this play out. What's that? What was that? Oh, that's just that being on. Okay. Can I leave? Sure can. Not going to yet.
Just gonna listen to his sexy tunes. Uh-huh. Okay.
Can I tab an app?
Is that
What?
is that a stone drawer?
Well, there we go.
Clock.
We got it. I mean, we got it. That was it. I'm gonna have to listen to it again, but... Uh-oh, lost joke.
Not too much.
I start this latest journal with astounding news. This is what his voice was, but it's the voice I'm giving him. Catherine has returned to the Fifth Age, and though it sets my teeth on edge to say it. She is also... You really see he's like... she has also vanished as quickly as she appeared, stolen from me by the rebels. My
Sets
God
your
tells it.
teeth on edge?
She linked into the fissure plateau cage, just as I'd surmised, when suddenly he was set upon by a band of rebels who darted him and spirited her away. I suspect the truth of the matter was that he was so dumbfounded at actually witnessing someone link in after all this time that he presented an easy target for whichever rebel happened to be nearby. The damnable luck of it. Did get a good enough look at her, though, to verify that it was indeed Catherine. He also claims that he inspected all of her belongings and found no linking book on her person. A fact that I find hard to believe, but if true, makes the question of why she's returned here all the more puzzling. Well, I'm sick with frustration at having lost the only quarry that Cage has ever caught. I'm also filled with hope that she may yet provide me with a way back to Dunny. It is true that I have managed, despite overwhelming odds, to break free of the confines of the Fifth Age and resume my mission to save my culture from extinction, but I fear that unless I am able to regain access to the vast resources that lie in the city's ruins, the task of resurrecting that great civilization will be impossible. If Catherine did bring a linking book with her, then I am halfway there. If not, she is trapped in the Fifth Age, and I can only assume that my emotionally crippled son will soon be along to rescue her. Either way, it is crucial to my plans that I find her soon. Her presence here now forces me to take the rebels more seriously. I should never have permitted them to survive this long. This is 311. You know, like the band.
Of course.
Once again, the Great Work. The Great Wark. That's right, that's what the fish is called. I remember that. Because we only know what the fish is called because of the subtitles. The Great Wark, related to chocobos, I believe. Somehow, distantly.
Very
Has
distantly.
demonstrated. Do you prefer Quay or Wark? Let's joke.
Well, both are one and the same. They all come
Are
from
they?
the same thing.
It's true, but I feel like they're different sounds.
They mean different things, but they come from the same bird.
But which do you like more?
That is not for me to decide.
I mean, it is. I'm asking your opinion on which you like. Which
I
sounds better
cannot
to your ears.
I cannot pass judgment on the whole species when I myself am not one.
Good. Once again, the Great Wark has demonstrated its usefulness to me. The villagers have been difficult to manage in the wake of Catherine's arrival. Their fear of this mythic beast has been all that has kept them in line. Had I known how truly useful these prodigious creatures would prove to be, I would have captured more of them while the local population was still plentiful. Although, to be sure, if these disturbances continue, my current pets will be in no danger of perishing for lack of nourishment. Because he feeds the people to them. I mean,
we figured that out pretty quickly.
the search for Catherine continues. I deeply regret my mistake of having even taught these primitive people anything at all about the books. It seems that with each passing day, I more sorely realize that the extent to which they were not ready for that knowledge, not even in the simplified manner in which I presented it to them. Their minds, adapted only to the exceptionally menial tasks of village life, were incapable of comprehending the art in all its complexity, and were thus unable to glean any of the underlying principles that are, ironically, so elegantly simple. It is obvious that so much of the discord that exists between us stems from their failure to grasp the meaning of the information I gave them. If they'd been able to gain even the smallest glimpse of the glorious future I had planned for them, this conflict would not exist. The minds of the children, however, are much more malleable. With the proper tutelage, they have developed a more appropriate posture toward the culture that has given them their lives. At times, they take to it almost as if they had a bit of Dunny blood in them. Given the natives' inborn limitations, however, I'm quite careful that more gain a level of understanding that would permit them to sin against their future the way that Catherine did. That's a weird sentence. I am quite careful that more gain a level of understanding that would permit them to sin against their future the way that Catherine did. Like, I get what he means, it's just a weird sentence. How foolish I was to think that she could...
man.
She could wield such knowledge responsibly, when it was quite clear that my own son could not. Atris, still he remains one of the greatest disappointments of my life. Should never have left him with my mother. By the time I'd returned for him, he'd already been poisoned as to all thoughts of aiding me in my noble mission. Perhaps that was the only way she could soften the fact that she had been responsible for the collapse of the entire civilization. So much destruction, so many great lives lost. Guilt must have been unbearable. This is all for the books. That's all the book stuff, by the way. She did seem to love my father and own our world. But ultimately, she was an outsider whose ignorance of the Dunny became the catalyst for their demise. I'm able to rebuild our culture, and in the process, correct such weaknesses, and perhaps what she did was ultimately necessary in order that a new and stronger era of prosperity may someday come to pass. So yeah, that's all book stuff. There are 3 missed books, novels. Although I think generally nowadays, if you can find it, it's mostly in a big collected edition where it has like all 3 books in one, like paperback.
An anthology, if you will.
But I have the really nice looking hardcovers, and they do look really nice. They look like they're made to look like linking books almost. They have a really good look to them. Anyway, I've increasingly have been increasingly beset by images from the past these last few weeks. As I stood in the schoolroom today, I was reminded of my own childhood, the years I spent in the Bookmakers Guild, others' immense pride at each of my small accomplishments there. He was an important man in the Dunny world, but I cannot bear to think of him for long. It is too much. I was too young to see such things. I have her! Late last night, I received word that Catherine had been apprehended while attempting to persuade some of the villagers to join her. I lost a few men in the process, but I would have gladly paid 100 times that number for such a prize. She's been imprisoned in my old office, where I've been attempting to gain some insight as to the reason for her return. I had to fight the all but constant impulse to put her on the gallows, as she has adopted the most infuriating stance of only answering my questions when she answers them at all in her native tongue. Even so, she is a poor liar. I am now certain that her return to Riven was unintentional and that she brought no linking book with her. As for her willingness to share with me the location of the moiety, we shall see. Without their leader, however, they are once again powerless against me. If Catherine coming here was indeed an accident, then Atris is bound to come here for her. That is a given. The question I must now consider is, how will he attempt it? It is likely that his hesitation is due at least in part to this dilemma. In one way or another, though, he'll have to bring a linking book to get back. There is no other way. It's late, and I cannot sleep. I've lost so much in my life. My people, my father, my son, and you, my wife. Does it say Keta? Keta? With the only true kindness I have ever known. Watching you flicker there in the imager, I sometimes wonder if you were real. If I could restore your life with my pen, I would do so in an instant. Leave the rest of the world to their own wretched fate. Damn these savages! I would be well advised to leave them all in the Fifth Age and begin again with a clean sheet of paper. A stranger has arrived on Riven with a linking book to Dunny, and once again my useless minion was overtaken by the rebels. What little I could decipher of his muddled explanation had apparently occurred sometime this morning. The cage mechanism had been damaged, but that is no matter. Everything I need is here now. Atris is certainly behind this, but why would he send someone else in his stead? With a linking book, no less. Surely he would have guessed that I would be waiting for him. Such recklessness is unlike him. Could it be that he's had a change of heart toward me? That after all these years, he's finally decided to let his poor old father go? Ha! I know all too well where his loyalties lie. He's only after one thing. Perhaps this stranger should find her. For now, I need only wait and observe. I'm beginning to think it was a mistake to allow the stranger to roam freely about the islands. In their ignorant provoking... Is that what he said? In their ignorant probing, they attempted to power the damaged drawbridge from Temple Island, and the entire bridge collapsed, continuously reminding me of my great failures, Lost Joke.
Look, you shouldn't have touched it.
What if I didn't touch it? Would this entry still be there? Or is there like no way to go through the game without doing it?
Well, you have foreknowledge, so you could probably go back and not, bother that. If it affects the game, I don't know if this is that kind of game.
Trivial loss at this point, but it irks me all the same. Had I not yet managed to free myself from that crumbling age, it would have hampered my progress severely. But again, it is no matter now. The day will soon come when I will be done with Riven forever. Disconcerting news. Last night, a group of maintainers happened upon a lone rebel scout. They were able to engage him long enough to learn of a most implausible device, a crystal window, supposedly capable of amending my linking books, much the way that my own remarkable system does, but with one slight advantage. It is small and weighs only a few pounds, making it entirely portable. If this outlandish claim is true, then the artifact in question must be something that Catherine fabricated prior to her capture. No doubt from an explicit Dunny schematic she brought with her. If only I'd had access to such a document all these years. You know, I'm just realizing something.
Yeah.
I didn't use the lens on that one book, that one burned book. Maybe it wouldn't have mattered. Something to think about. You can use a lens on the book here too. That one that wasn't working. Try that too. The portent of this revelation is deeply troubling. Some years ago, the rebels managed to abscond with a dysfunctional linking book I'd intended to destroy. The book was never recovered, but once they had sufficiently atoned for this sacrilege, I graciously decided to let the matter slide, thinking that in their inept hands it could do me no harm. If Catherine has indeed empowered them with such a device, the rebels may well have linked to another age. It also means that 98 is no longer safe. This cannot stand. The stranger is the key to all of this. Tracking their movements has given me a good idea of where this rebel linking book and the crystal may be hidden. But before I can deal with that, I must secure the linking book back to Dunny. Everything hinges upon that. If I can regain access to my arsenal of resources there, I will happily leave the whole of Riven to its own dismal future. And then we have this, which I will, I'm going to write it down.
Imager codes.
Yeah, I think this is just going to be lore, but we'll see. So we have what I'm doing. Keta, his wife, is 5. Father is 2, 3. Yes, I can read these numbers now.
We're learning.
And then Anna. It's interesting that he refers to her as Anna and not Mother. That's who that is.
What was his relationship with his mother?
It's 2, 3, 5. Clearly, he didn't agree with her. Do you want me to tell you a bit more about his mother? I can. Spoilers, I guess, but...
No.
So. 5. Which it's already on, so. Do I have to close this?
Natsu? Shima? Shorate. Mata nelta. Tagamem. San botegan shem. Fasi.
So that's like what, his love?
I guess.
The father is 2, 3.
Now, my turn. You want to record something so always you will remember. What is English for scramape? Scum from above.
Yeah.
Your appearance should have inspired us to a better future. What does it mean for us as a people if we cannot embrace worlds outside our own? You were an angel from above. Always you will be my angel from above.
I believe he's talking to Anna in that. Speaking of Anna. Short hair.
An angel. Your angel. An angel of death. The Denis Council knew it. They knew. If I hadn't tried to force my own ideals on your world, you would still be alive. You would still be alive. I wanted a life full of magic, full of books that bridged worlds, that lit up the darkness like stars. The possibilities were endless. It's just us now. You'll never have the life you should have had. Somehow my love and compassion, it took that. I don't know how. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Again.
If you're into the books, that would be quite interesting to see. We got clothes. We got a shirt. Want a shirt? Lost Hook?
No.
Okay.
Who knows? Who knows where those have been?
All right. Oh, we got like an oboe. All right. I'm gonna need to listen to this one again. Can I? One more time. Ding, click, ding. Wait a minute. I'm writing this down. Ding. Oops. Dig. Ding. Click. Ding. One more time. Something click. Whatever the other noise is. Say gear. That's kind of what it sounds like. Gear. Ding, click, ding, gear, click. This is what I've written.
Okay, as long as it makes sense to you.
Well, we have that. Well, we have what we came here for. Now we are free to explore as much as we want. What does this do? Ah! Great. Seems to work. I mean, we are just going back, but what's over here? What is he doing? What was he doing out here?
Place. He was waiting dramatically. See, look, there's a chair. Or is it a satellite dish?
It's a cooker. It's like it cooks things with using the power of the sun.
I think it's a little overdone.
A bit. Well, it's been here for a while. G&G is here and got first. G&G, once again, you were just in time, I think, for the ending. I think we can finish the game at any point now. We have everything we want and need. Just kind of looking around, seeing what's going on. Interesting. Wait a minute. Does this make it better? No, doesn't even work. Yeah, I thought we were going to finish the game last week, but this time for sure though. I think we're it. I think. Why can I? You know what? Nope. It's not even showing it now. Guess it was burned.
Too burnt, too crispy.
All right, well, that's it. We can sit on Gen's throne. Oh, that thing in the cooker is those. It's one of those. It's one of those. All right. Well, out we go. Look at all these people who died. No secret messages here.
Who is he going to write messages to? He's all alone here.
Well, one of these people could have. These are all grave markers, I think.
He's now even more alone because we trapped him in a book.
We have that book with us still. You know, this is it. Here's the book. We have it.
You think if we shake the book, does he feel it?
Shaking it. Stop!
Yeah, that's a valid question. It's like, does he experience the motion?
I don't think that he does. I don't think so. All right, we're going back. Unfortunately, I don't believe there's anything else for us to do here. I'd love to get this book out. See what his deal is with that. I'd love to get these books out. These are linking books, I think. Grab another set of these, but there's nothing. There's nothing here. I'd love to like know what this book is. This is the book he was writing. I think this is the one he was talking about writing.
The book he was gonna mess up because he doesn't know how to write.
Because he doesn't know shit about writing.
is not creative.
He keeps trying and he keeps failing. That's like his whole thing. He's written 99 of these things, and that would have been his number 100, and they're all bad.
Was because he is not humble. He's got a god complex, so he's never wrong. It's the worlds. It's the worlds that are wrong.
Exactly. Like even the one that the moiety are on, that weird one, was kind of a shithole until Catherine like fixed it, and now that it's fixed, it's still kind of a shithole, but at least it's a livable shithole. At least it's not an unstable place like this. And one. All right. To Prison Island. We have the code. We have Gen trapped.
And he's gonna be real mad about it.
He is already real mad about it. I bet if we open this book,
so what's going on in there? Because from our perspective, all we saw was the little window out, and otherwise it's just a black void.
I think that's what it is. I think it's some kind of black, like, timeless void. Because I mean, I think that's the same as the place where the suns were kept, right?
Maybe.
I think it's the same kind of book.
We were pretty zoomed in on their faces. Like, there was no personal space with the suns.
I'm very tempted to look in the book, and I will, but let me get here first, and I'll save the game. Where is Vertical Eye? I always forget. Vertical Eye is not on here. Hold on. There it is. Before we put the code in, I'll save, and I'm going to look at the book just to see what happens, what we see.
You have to have a lot of trust in the engineering of that.
Again, it's another safety hazard in there. Like, make sure that you are fully inside the sphere when it closes. We see him there? What if I just used it right now? Would that just be a bad ending? I don't see him in there.
I mean, he's in there, just... Where is he? Jump scare.
Alright. Okay. It is. There it is. Again, showing you what I'm looking at. Ding, click, ding, gear, click.
Something's happening.
Hi.
We have to move quickly. Gen's people may already know what's happening. Once we're back with the moiety, we'll have time to regroup. Can I see the book?
Ken's dead.
Not dead. Just in there. Don't use it, by the way.
Did it. You captured Gen. We're all free.
How do you know?
Yeah, how do you know?
But
I
they're
didn't see him
still
in
his
there.
followers.
It's like you. I mean,
I'm not sure what they'll do.
what does
once
the
they
book
realize he's
tell
gone.
you that
I have to
someone's
get the
in there?
villagers to
It's like
safety as soon as possible. And you?
auto-written Gen is in here, or is it just a
go back
long
to where you first arrived
pages full of
and reopen the fissure.
and
I
expletives?
know. It's risky. But it's the only way to signal Atris.
I'm just
I'll
imagining
try to make it back there
the
as soon as possible, but don't wait for me.
Superman 1, the movie. Like the guy that Zod in
and
the
don't
Phantom
forget
Zone.
the combination
Is that 1
in
or
my
2? It's
journal.
2.
You'll need it.
2.
Alright, now we just do what we did before, which is open up the fissure. Luckily, we already have the combination.
Break things. That's what we do.
Sure is. Sure is. Can I have a quick wash here? Where did she go to the bathroom? Let's look. Oh, yes, it's right here.
No, it definitely not. But I hate to think it's just over the side through the bars. But don't think about that.
It's coming back. Am I trapped here? Oh, there it is. Jesus.
Oh, she did not wait for you.
No. I can't, the game doesn't let me move around if there's any chance that I could like interfere with the NPCs. Quick travel, you guys. Quick travel.
Yeah, quick. Quick is exactly right.
Alright, Lost Joke, I think we're finally gonna get to the end. I think this is it. I think this is
Are we?
actually the end.
Are we really?
I definitely should not have played an extra hour last week. But, you know, how was I to know? I really thought that was going to be basically the end.
We thought...
Wait, where am I going? I know where I'm going. I just where am I going? Here. Guess what? We get to play rotating room again. For
It's
the
my
last time.
favorite game. It's
For
my
the last
favorite
time.
game to play.
You'll never be able to play it again. Unless you too buy Riven on Steam. It goes for sale pretty often. You can buy the old one, I think. Probably on GOG, if you want that.
Up to you. The choice is yours.
The choice is yours.
When
not
are we
what he
gonna get
says,
a
I know.
remake of Captain Planet?
I thought they were going to make one a while ago, but they never came to pass. Of course, Captain Planet itself was only made because they were forced to. Ted Turner was harming the environment so much that they were like, "Hey, you need to make amends. So make this cartoon about use your money, make something about spreading awareness about climate stuff." He was like, "All right, whatever." And then he made Captain Planet.
I mean,
true story, by the way. I'm not making that up.
I mean, well, they should probably do it again because it's still happening.
It's true. They probably should. Like, I'm saying it in a glib way, but that is actually what happened. That is literally what happened. You can look it up. All right, Rotato Potato is about to be over.
For the last time.
I mean, that's all we have. That's all we have. That we don't even need to do it again. That was it. That was the end. Once again, just in case, I'll save it just in case. All right, what are the numbers again? 7, 10, 2, 4, 6, 7, 10, 2, 4, 6, 6, 6, because of course, 6, 6, 6, 9, 3, 4, 9, 3, okay. First of all, go over. Oh, a little more, please.
The
I have to go down a little more.
Now, pop this seal! Pop this seal!
Pop it. Unpopping.
And then we proceed to break it.
I can't move, by the way. Bye. Bye.
Really, Atris put a lot of faith in some random schlub.
Really? Well,
And didn't give a whole lot of
Where's
information.
Catherine? Where's the book?
He solved
I don't
this. It should be fine,
understand.
right?
Atris!
There she is.
The villagers are safely in the rebel age. I thank
good.
you.
As do I. You've
Did you say I
accomplished
think?
more than I could have hoped for.
You're not sure?
You've given me back my life. The path home is now clear for all of us.
All right, I guess
Well,
for me
home
to get
for
back to
you.
New Mexico, I can just jump in here, right? Don't know if I'll survive the fall, but
This is where our paths must part.
Haha, it's actually a trap book.
Perhaps we'll meet again someday.
Perhaps.
You know where to find me.
I guess.
Honestly, I don't think that you even need to do that at this point. Just leave it.
Goodbye, my friend.
Old habits.
All right, here we go.
Wait. No.
This is I'm actually doing it. This is how we get home.
We just fall through a hole in space-time. Dimension. Who knows? Will we be okay? Huh?
I know. What if there's fall damage? What if we like appear like 100 feet up in the air over the skies of New Mexico?
Now I understand. Endings and beginnings are within the fissure. That riven cleft of stars that acts as both a wall and a bridge. And though I'm unable to understand how, the very flow of stars that brought my mist book into worthy hands, I am sure served as a safe passage home for my friend.
Pretty sure.
The
I mean,
age
you
of
know,
Riven has come
it's
to a
fine.
close, but the people of Riven are free. And now I am at rest, understanding that in books and ages and life, the ending can never truly be written.
What if it actually like puts us in a new place, and we have to like solve puzzles to get out of New Mexico
Again? We just can't get away from this.
So theoretically, we could go back at any time, because theoretically, we are going to arrive in the same place at the mist book that we found the mist book. But considering it's in the middle of nowhere in New Mexico, presumably, maybe not the best place to be. I mean,
Now
that's
we
what
have
the
to go
lore
through
says.
The credits again.
Yeah, we do have to go through the credits again, but that's fine. We can now we've done it. We've successfully completed the game again, except we got the good ending this time. We got the real ending.
The know what we're doing ending.
I feel like the touching of the trap book was another puzzle itself, because we should have remembered, I suppose, from the first game what would happen, and we should have like thought it out, right? Like, yes, we'll trap ourselves if we touch it, but then that will convince Gen to touch it, and then when Gen touches it, we'll swap places.
You just think, oh, okay, it's safe.
Yeah.
They didn't die a horrible death.
That's fine though. We did it. We got it. I think they use all the same people, or mostly the same people, for the voices for the redone version. And now I can go to the dunny. Now I can go use the dunny. Did they say use the dunny down in Australia, G&G, or what do you say? Is it just it's just going to it, it's not using it? What are all the sayings in Australia? Because in America, I can say I can go to the toilet, or I can use the toilet, or I can sit on the toilet,
You can do many things.
or I can pray to the porcelain god after a long night out of drinking, as they say. Suddenly we see Sam Jackson. I'm here to talk to you about the the Dunny Initiative.
This is before his time.
That's it. That's all there is. I like the game, Lost Joke. What do you think?
It is a fairly obtuse sort of game.
I mean, that is kind of what it is. It's a puzzle game. It's very much kind of a hardcore puzzle game where it really doesn't hold your hand. You really have to kind of try things in order to figure them out. I can definitely see why I never finished these games, even the originals, because as a kid I just would not have had the patience. And the funny thing is, like I said, I have Riven. I can see it on my shelf over there. I have the original version, and it's like kind of like slightly bigger because it's a CD size. It's a CD case sized box, but it is thick because it has like multiple discs in it. I don't know how many discs is in it, and I don't want to get up and get it because I'm lazy. We are not going to be playing 3 or 4 or 5 for now. If people really want to see it, maybe, but I think I would rather wait and see if they do another remake of 3 and 4 and 5. I hope they do. I think the only one that they've ever remade in the past is 1. I don't think they've ever remade the other ones until Riven just last year. They remade the original a couple of times. They made like a kind of a better quality version like of the graphics. It was still point and click, and then later on they made a thing called Real Mist. That was a 3D. It was 3D like these where you can walk around, except it was much more primitive graphics, but you know what I mean, much more earlier graphics. It didn't look quite as good. And then they made a better version of that. They made, I think it was called like Masterpiece Edition or something like that, where it was the same, but it was like slightly better graphics, but still not as good as this newest one. And then they made this newest one, and then I guess this newest one must have done well enough that they made Riven finally. So hopefully they will remake more.
Maybe.
So I'd like to play them and see how they are. If you are interested in Myst and Myst lore, like I said, there are 3 books. In addition to the games, there are 5 games, 6 games technically, and 3 books. 5 main games and 1 kind of spin-off game that you can still play, I think. And 3 books. You can read them. You can play the games yourself. Now you know all the puzzles for the first 2, but no. I don't really want to start another new game tonight, so I think we'll probably just end it here. Bit of an early night, but I'd rather start fresh next week.
Start fresh and have more time.
Yeah, because we really only have an hour and a half at this point, and I'd like more time. So listen, if and when they do Myst 3 and onward remake in this style, I'm there. I'll do it. But until then, thanks for watching, everybody. Goodbye.
Goodbye.